I wanted to do this one so bad. Y'all know I don't get into things, but when you talk about music, and if your talking point is only saying rap and hip hop was toxic to the kids, I was allowed to listen to certain rap, and I wasn't allowed to listen to certain rap. But I'm coming to you today at 1100 hours 48 minutes, Wednesday, July 17, 2019. This is not a diss to women. This is why I don't listen to women when they talk, because everything is always in this art, and this is we don't get. We gotta stop. We're competing against them. That's why it's so hard for us to find love. But that's another topic. But we are competing against them because this is their logic. The logic is so jacked up. I want to respond because it was funny that I didn't make a post. I deleted a post that I said, and I called the women rap that's out right now. The women MCs. It's called stripper rap. Recently, Jermaine Dupri said something. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but it just coming. Things doesn't keep coming to me. I make recordings or lives. They're not really my main one, and I didn't even have to do any research. This would make it even sad. The only thing I looked up to see where this one guy placed that on the Billboard 100 chart in the records he sold. And I didn't have to think far, because it's a guy that we love when he does music, and he never cursed one time. He never badmouthed a woman in his rap. One time. One time. He might have went freestyle at some public event when he had a drink. He might have said some word, but it was more of so it was just a freestyle. And he still didn't badmouth a women, and then he badmouthed men. He might have trash talked, but his trash talk was actually good. It was saying, I'm your brother from the other mother coming from the other side. Why you treat me that way? That's why we always gonna stay blind. He didn't say that, but it's something you would think about. You treat me a certain way, that's why we always gonna stay blind. But you say you're woke, but you're quick to diss your brother. He made rhymes as that way. And that's just one guy. And I'm just gonna, and this is how you kill what they say. So Jermaine Dupri said, they asked him, what you think about women MCs or rap? He said it's all right now, but it only caters, he didn't say that verbatim, it only caters to a certain style of woman. And he called it stripper rap. And even asked my sister why she listened to I say, why you listen to it? I call it crap rap and stripper rap. She said, because it's the beat. She said, nobody cares about the words. We know the words, but she's not living the life of those words. But if you ask 60% of women, they're living that life. They got an attitude. They strip. They get naked. They pay. Their ways of income or monetary gain is getting naked, selling their vagina virtually, selling their breast virtually, their booty virtually. And yes, I don't buy into it. I support, but my mind is I support because I want to see you get out of this. If you got enough people supporting you, where's your money's going to? You just not paying for houses and bills. See, and you living that life. Then after a while, I stop supporting because I say, she ain't getting out of this. I'm supporting because I want her to get away from it, so I can meet my wife one day. But that's another story. But the one thing that spoke to me is when soon as he said that, every woman said 90's rap was about degrading women, sex, drugs, and gangs. That was so untrue. 5 men that I listened to, that I was not even so much allowed to, that I heard, they may have songs, but then some of them never made one song about that. They were speaking upon, I lived in the projects, I lived in the hood, this is what I did. But then they made other songs and say, well, this is what I did, but now I'm moving forward. Look at me now. This is what I'm doing now. But all the women went straight into 90's rap. And then I don't know, and this is my thing. What was they listening to in the 90's? That's what I want to know. It was all about drugs, sex, and I don't know where, and we can't say all, even now rap that's on the radio. It's not all bad. There's artists that we play. but we try to diminish them because of their belief structure and who they got signed to. But that's not bad. One rapper is named Lecrae. He don't cuss. He don't talk about women. He came out in the early 2000s, probably the end of 1999. He's not cursing and talking about women. So my question is to you women, who is y'all listening to? And this about to blow up the whole thing. This gentleman, he had his own TV show. He played in movies. And he had a DJ with him. And they hit the Billboard charts at #1 2 times. Every song they ever made stood in the top 20 on the Billboard charts. They went platinum, we went gold, 1 platinum album in his earlier career. Because later on, we started talking about stories. And he didn't really bring the story back. He brought the story. So he was almost in the forerunners of the pioneers. This gentleman name is Will Smith. That destroys every woman topic and every talk. And if you want to go deeper, let's talk about guys that we know that got prison sentence and jail sentence or been arrested. He went by the name of Common Sense. Common Sense. Common Sense. Now he's known as Common. What love can do for you. And when he came out, he was talking about love and Black Power, Young, Black, and Gifted, a newer song he had helped rap on, or I don't know if he produced it or wrote it, but that was one of his songs on his albums. Oh, guess who's back? Rakim. I'm not even naming, because I know Brother Derek gonna get on here, the shower brother Derek. He gonna get on here and just read the comment section when my brother get on this joint, because I don't know what none of you women talking about. I don't know what y'all listen to, because I damn sure. And if you want to talk about Too Short, he gave us Game. If you want to talk about Tupac, he gave us Game, he gave us The Streets, and he gave us Love. Now, let's just do the women real quick. I know a woman she made a song called U period N period I period T period Y. UNITY. He called me, I said, I'm head in the eye. UNITY. You gotta let them, where y'all women at? None of you, where you are at women. None of you, I don't hear no rap as that. The closest thing we had to a female MC since MC Light, Porgy, Georgie, got a roughneck, and that was, I got a roughneck. That was just saying, I like rough dudes. I was admiring rough dudes. Y'all took it to the stream. I want a bad boy. And then, hold on. Wait, I didn't even think of him till now. We got a guy called Mace. Wow. I didn't even have to say Biggie. He made songs was not about sex and drugs, and it was about getting women, but he had some songs. But the artist Mace, Will Smith, Rakim, guess who's back? Come on now. But the 90s was about sex, drugs, and gangs. So in the women's mentality, I destroyed their whole topic with Will Smith. He was #1 on the Billboard charts. #1. If he made #1, that means young men was listening to him. Young men was listening to him. Young men was listening to him. We wasn't disrespecting him. And the women that said that, I'm sorry. Trina, that was crap rap. That's crap. That was crap rap. And we're going to talk about singing, and I love it because I want the Beehive to come from me. I love it when they do it. Beyonce made crap music. She made no music that you're going to listen to 30 years from now. Not one. Not one. I got artists I can name males. You got Joe. You got Tyrese. We're going to listen to their music 30 years from now. Life. We got females, women. We got Fantasia. You're going to listen to their music 30 years from now. You're not going to be listening to Drunken in Love when you married at 50. Come on now. Or all the single ladies. Yeah, them songs. I'm not going to. Yeah, we had the guys called Sporty Thieves. Come on, we had Sporty. What? Oh, we had the Juvenile one, them, Hobble. We had everybody signed to P. Diddy. We had, what? We had Onyx. Do I gotta keep going? So to destroy the whole concept, the concept of 90s was all about drugs, rap, and sex, and degrading women? The answer is Will Smith, #1 in the Billboard chart, went platinum, and he went gold multiple times. So for you to say that, that shows me that women, you don't listen to rap. And since it's so-called a male-dominated world, you'd have thought they'd have listened to more of this style of rap so they can get some true affluence, to get influence, to speak better. And this goes out to women, one more thing. Women, start encouraging women. You have a daughter. You fear everything in the world. Don't cause that fear for your daughter. Show her, guide her, and challenge her so she can be better. So she'll know what to do. She don't gotta be street smarts. It's called common sense. See, we took the word street smarts and we took common sense away from the world. No, it's called street smart. We call it common sense. My correction, it's called common sense. Start teaching your daughters common sense. Start showing. If you're gonna train and teach them how to be women, nurturer, kind, and caring, loving, friendly. This coming from a guy that always was told by my mother, when I first called a woman the B word, my sister, bow. She's like, what you say? Bow. One time. I don't remember what happened the rest of that day. I know I wasn't supposed to use that word. So if you discipline your children, and if you a single mother, and you have a son or a daughter, it's your responsibility. It's my responsibility when I'm outside and I'm displaying myself to the young men. I'm gonna hold myself to a higher responsibility. I'm not gonna blame. Stop doing this, women. Please, black, quote unquote, black African descendant women. Stop saying men, men, men. It's about do the women, women, women. Women is the future, right? Women gonna take over. Do the women thing. Go help the young lady that's having a hard time with her bags. Go help the young lady that's having a hard time with her rent, and if you got enough money. Go help her. Don't worry about a reward. See, you're only seeking for rewards. You're not going to find rewards in this type of world. You're not going to find rewards in this type of world. So what I say unto one, I say unto all. It's your path, it's your journey, it's your choice. Choose wisely. And I just debunked the whole myth of the 90s music was all gangster, degrading women, and was bad and was horrible. It's who you listen to and who now, going forward in the future, what are you listening to around your child? And if that's all your daughter's going to hear, that's all she's going to know. So that's why those women are not productive in society when it comes to having etiquettes and manner. And if that's a diss to you, you can take that the wrong way, or you can say he has points. Because I make points about males and I agree. Some men are not good dads. Some men are not there. I agree. Why? They don't have no example, but that's still no excuse. So we have to do better. That's it.